Hey everyone, it's Mandy with 2 E's, and you've come to the show Simply Rent It, which is also the name of my business. On this show, you'll learn all the tips and tricks you need for your investment property journey. I am a professional licensed rental consultant who has a deep passion for helping landlord investors save time, reduce risk, and gain knowledge without having to spend a ton of money hiring a full-time property manager. Today, I wanted to do a video in a little bit different area. I had a little malfunction with my backdrop, so I decided to come to the place with the best natural lighting in my house, which is my 3-season porch. So I'm here today to just kind of do a little bit different video. There are lots of people who put out content regularly who are also doing different videos covering the coronavirus or COVID-19, and I think it's something that everybody's going to have to think about, including property managers, landlord investors, and tenants who are wanting to tour properties. And there's been a lot of talk about social distancing, meaning that basically stay away from large crowds, and that can scare people away from touring. So I just wanted to cover a couple topics about how this virus may affect you and your investment property business, as it is affecting lots of other businesses around the world already. So the first thing that you need to think about are, what would you do if all of a sudden you were getting lots of leads for tours and now you're not getting any, and the people who are asking questions are afraid to come tour. I think you need to put out into the public that you would be willing to do a virtual tour via FaceTime or some other type of platform to cover a tour so they can see what the house is like or your apartment, and if they like it and they'd like to come see it in person, then set up another time to do so. I also think it's really important to ask the people that are coming to see you in person if they are feeling okay, if they've had any contact with people who are sick, just like the healthcare facility does, just to protect yourself, and not really to freak out or anything, but I think it's smart to protect yourself and your tenants. If you're bringing sick people into a home that has a tenant in there and you get them sick, I mean they end up getting sick because a sick person came through, then it's just another way that the virus can spread, and it's just not good for anyone. And if they find out that, they were taking all the safe precautions and all of a sudden you brought a sick person through, well, they're going to be really upset at you. So these are all just things to think about when you're looking at filling a vacancy, if it does have somebody in it. If it doesn't have anybody in it, I would be taking extra precautions to sanitize the doorknobs and handles that are touched frequently. If you do have any hand sanitizer, if you got any of that before it all sold out, that's always something that you can take with you in a vehicle or have with you on hand to use afterwards. Avoid handshaking. You could do the good old elbow bump, and you could just be upfront to you and say, just trying to not spread germs. So people get it. I think a lot of people are concerned about it, and a lot of people are not concerned about it. And so you'll come across people that have different feelings about the way the virus is spreading and what it means for them and their family and their business. And that's okay. Everybody has different opinions. I think we all just need to support each other in this situation and make sure that you're taking every precaution you can. Another really important thing to think about are people who have weakened immune systems. So even though you may be feeling healthy and you're well, and if you get around someone who's sick and you don't get it, you could be a potential carrier of it and pass it on to someone who has a weakened immune system. So if you're showing a place that currently has tenants in there that are paying you, I think it's an important conversation to have with your tenants and just talk with them. Make sure that that they feel okay, that they're healthy, that they know the risks for tours as well, that you might be having to do virtual tours. Some people get really upset when you want to put their place up virtually for people to see. They don't want their belongings to be seen. So these are all really important things to talk about if you have a tenant that's residing somewhere where you may need to utilize a virtual tour in order to fill your vacancy. And I think as long as you're using open communication and talking openly with them, the more upfront and honest you are with the situation, the better feedback you'll get from them as well. They don't want their schedule to be interrupted any more than you do. And so the quicker you can get a place rented, the better for them. So those are just a few tips that I had that I was thinking about for how this virus may be affecting your investment business. And if you have other ideas that I didn't cover, please feel free to comment below and let me know. And if you have any other ideas for videos that you'd like me to continue on, comment below and let me know as well. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you again next Friday. Until then, see you later.